Hello students, this is Chandrasekhar, Social Science teacher, BGS Public School, Shitlagatta. Dear students, today we have to discuss about one of the important, new and very fresh chapter. So that is Sociology, Unit 1, Social Stratification of 10th Standard. This is the first chapter of sociology. The lesson name social stratification. Social, it is nothing but society. Social is nothing but society. Then what is the meaning of stratification? Stratification means human society classifying people as superior and inferior, upper and lower, and assigning different roles. It means throughout the society, once we can look at for the society means the roles of the people different, and there is a inferior and there is a superior, and there is a upper and there is a lower, and the assigning roles also, they playing different roles in different parts of the society. So this indicates inequality between the people. This indicates inequality between the people. So here the social stratification. In this lesson we can learn some of the important following aspects. So before that, once you look at the picture, my dear students, got it? So each picture showing inequality between the people but not for equality. Okay? So the first picture here, inferior and superior. Got it? And here also see people are facing a lot of problems, and look at here providing water. And once we look at this picture means, so here Brahmins, they involving in a teaching, and see the Kshatriyas battle, it means leadership. Got it? Then Vaishyas, they involving in a business and even for agriculture. Then Shudras, they carrying for the lower level work. And yes, see the domination. It means society not equally distributed most of the facilities to the people. In this society, there is a stratification is there. There is a stratification, ranking, dividing based on the grades. Got it? Higher, average, lower, superior, inferior, upper, lower. So like such a kind of discrimination is there in a society. So in this lesson, we have to understand some of the following aspects like social inequality, but not for the equality. Social inequality. Inequality means differences. Inequality means differences. At what type of differences we can see in a society? Education difference. See, most of the people not getting education. Once we can see for that education wise, few of them reading, what it, and few of them studying government. It means that we should consider for the public sector, and most of them studying or reading in the private sector by paying most of the fees like. So social inequality, like education inequality is there between the people. Then gender, male and female. The society, mainly we can see in a society means there is a discrimination between the male and female. The both male and female work together in the field of construction. Anyway, male person receiving most of the money compared to the female. It means in a society, most of the males receiving most of the opportunities, but not female. So this is also one kind of discrimination. So that we should consider for the gender discrimination. And profession. Mainly, we can see the professions. What it? Occupancies are different from one person to another person. Then income, the sources of income also. Few of them daily earning most of the money and few of them very less of the money. So income differences are there, even opportunities also. Got it? Opportunities also. Most of them receiving very well opportunities in different fields, and most of them not receiving opportunities any kind of fields. So we can see in a society social inequality, but not for the equality. At what type of inequality available for in a society? There is a education inequality, gender inequality, profession inequality, income inequality, opportunities inequality. So these are the examples for social inequality. So there is a two more question. What are the examples for social inequality? Means education, gender, profession, income and opportunities. Then we can learn in this lesson what is the meaning of social stratification. What is the meaning of social stratification? Then untouchability. So belongs to lowest social class in India. Untouchability belongs to lowest social class in India. Do you know, like Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras? These are the four categories during the period of civilization and Vedic civilization. Then after, these are the four. Another one is fifth category, that is the untouchables, that we should consider for the untouchables, very lowest position in a society. This is one of the important biggest problem to our society. Untouchability is social problem. Then legal steps to eradicate untouchability. Legal steps, government here implemented certain measures to completely solve for the untouchability problem. Dear students, these are the main learning factors of the lesson of social stratification. In this lesson, we are all learning the following points. Which are the following points? Social inequality examples: education, gender, profession, income, opportunities, etc. Then meaning of social stratification, untouchability, and legal steps to eradicate untouchability. Come to the lesson, dear students. Social inequality, the first point, and very important point, the fact that people are stratified according to various qualities. This I was already told. Got it? Stratified, it means ranked, graded. The people divided in different. Got it? Based on the qualities, the people are different. So there is a gender, caste, profession, class and race. So the fact that people are stratified, dividing according to various qualities. Which are the various qualities? Based on the gender, there is a social inequality. Got it? Based on the caste, there is a social inequality. Based on the profession, there is a social inequality. Class and race. What is the meaning of class and race? Means it is nothing but class and race means few kind of tribal people, otherwise ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಜನಾಂಗಗಳು ಅಂತ ಸಹ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. So based on this, there is a social inequality in society. The fact that people are stratified, it means dividing according to the various qualities. Which are the various qualities? Based on the gender, there is a social inequality. Based on the caste, upper caste, average caste, lower caste, there is a social inequality. In the profession also there is a social inequality. Class and race, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಧರ್ಮಗಳು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಧರ್ಮಗಳು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಧರ್ಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಪ್ರಾತಿನಿಧ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಧರ್ಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರಾತಿನಿಧ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ is the proof of social inequality. Proof is nothing but evidence of the social inequality. Got it? Which are the examples for social inequality? Means gender, caste, profession, class and race. These are the proofs. These are the evidence of social inequality. Got it? Once we can see for the society means there is a domination. there is a domination. Look at this picture mainly. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿನ ತುಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿನ ತುಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ತುಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಾಮಿನೇಷನ್, ಇನ್ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ, ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. So the social inequalities are already told income sources. So income sources is nothing but, dear students, most of the people are doing business, got it, and somebody's are doing another any kind of jobs. Like the income sources of income is different from one person to another person. All the persons not earning same money, all the persons not earning the same money, same amount of money. The income sources are different from one person to another person because of the reason they carry different occupations. Income sources, first one. Then education. In education also there is a inequality. So here government providing lot of reservation facilities. Government providing lot of reservation facilities, and the kind of fees too different in public sector and too different in the private sector. Then after completion of the PU, once we go for the higher education, got it, the fees different structure in public sector and different fee structure in the private sector. So this also shows for the educational inequality. The social inequalities are income sources, education, professional opportunities. Profession, see most of them doctors, lawyers, engineers, accountants, so most of them are there. So between them also there is a inequality. So that is a professional opportunities. These opportunities are not receiving by each and every one person of the, each and every one person. Even educated also not receiving these facilities. Nowadays there is a recommendation, but there is a influence, and money playing very important role. So professional opportunities, health facilities, got it. Once we go to the hospital, most of them are treating based on our class, based on our money. We can providing most of the money means first treatment to us. We are all very poor means neglecting to us. So this is also showing inequality, but not for the equality. Health facilities, political representation and participation. So once we can stand for the politics as electing of the representative leaders, we are all having most of the money means first preference to us. Otherwise, no value to us. Got it? Look at some pictures, dear students. These are all the pictures showing most of the inequalities. So this picture here, got it? That is one of the important hospital, government hospital, and this is also a hospital, but that is a private hospital. See what kind of inequality is there, the two pictures. Got it? So like such a kind of inequalities we can see throughout the society. So the social inequalities are income sources, education, professional opportunities, health facilities. Then constitutional provisions for social equality. Constitutional provisions for social equality. What is the meaning of here constitutional provisions? Provisions means here government providing some facilities. Constitution, what it providing some facilities to make equality between the people. ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತಂದಿದೆ ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಲುವಾಗಿ. So here constitutional provisions for social equality. So before we learned, so that is the inequality. So ಆ ಇನ್ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿನ ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತಂದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ. So dear students, The social justice aspect of education can be seen in the directive policies and the preamble of the Constitution of India. This you people already learned in ninth standard. Some fundamental duties are there and some directive principles are there. So there is a justice aspect. It means based on punishment. Got it? If the person's doing wrong means based on that given for the punishment. Thus the social justice aspect of education can be seen in the directive policies and the preamble of the Constitution of India. ಯಾವ ತಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲ ತಪ್ಪಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಒಂದೇ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್, based on the crime, here providing for the punishment. Got it? So as it is like here, most of the facilities providing Constitution to make equality between the people. So first under Article 39. So what's saying Article 39? What is the significance of Article 39? What is the importance of Article 39? So on Article 39 saying, it is said the providing social justice. Social justice means justice aspect. Nyaya annodu. Article 39 says, it is said that providing social justice and people welfare is the duty of the state government. Justice, ನ್ಯಾಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಂದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ನ್ಯಾಯವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಪೀಪಲ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್, ಪ್ರೊವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ, education facility, residential facility, we have to providing equally to all. So this article saying to the government under Article 39. What is the significance of Article 39 means providing social justice and people welfare is the duty of the state government. So this is the significance of the Article 39. Then 86th amendment of our Constitution. Here Article 21A says, then here there is another one important question. What is the significance or importance of Article 21A? Article 21A. Here Article 39 says, providing social justice and people welfare is the duty of the state government. So as it is like here, then what is the significance of Article 21A? Here 21A refers free and compulsory education to all children between the 6 and 14 years is a fundamental right of the children. So we have right to equality, right to freedom, freedom of religion. So like we have a fundamental rights. So dear students, here Article 21A saying free and compulsory education for 6 to 14 years aged children. It is a fundamental right. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು 6ರಿಂದ 14 ವರ್ಷ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸಿಗ್ನಿಫಿಕೆನ್ಸ್ and importance of the 21A article. It is says free and compulsory education to all children between 6 and 14 years is fundamental right of the children. Then Article 45. Article 45. What is the importance of Article 45 means? All children under 14 years should be provided with free and compulsory education. So here there is a little bit differences is there, 21A and 45. So 45 article saying below 14 years free and compulsory education. But Article 21A says 6 to 14 years children's compulsory receiving free and compulsory education is a fundamental right. So this is the difference you should be keep in your mind. So this is the significance of Article 45 and Article 21A. These two you should be properly keep in your mind. And the Article 19. What is the significance of Article 19? What is right to speak and right to express one's own opinion is the fundamental right. What is? We can express our own feelings. We can express our own feelings and own opinions. What is? There is no discrimination here. There is no discrimination here. We can express our own opinions, own feelings. So this equality providing Article 19. What is the significance of Article 19 means Article 19 says that right to speak and right to express one's own opinion is the fundamental right. So this is the significance of Article 19. Then Article 29. Article 29. Here the Article 29 provides for the protection of cultural rights of the minorities. Cultural rights. So each and every person having their own cultural rights, own language is there, they celebrating own festivals and own kind of education system is there. Got it? So here Article 29 says providing for the protection. Here compulsory need of protection. We no need to do domination upon any kind of language, any kind of festival, any kind of education. So here Article 29 provides for the protection of the cultural rights of the minorities. This you should be keep in your mind. Article 29. Then Article 30. Article 30 provides for establishment of minority educational institutions. Minority educational institutions. Minority educational institutions. Minorities ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತರು, ದ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಜನಾಂಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಅವರನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಪಸಂಖ್ಯಾತರು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಮೈನಾರಿಟೀಸ್. Most of them are majorities there. Hindu religion majority, Islam religion majority, but few of them only for the minorities. Here Article 29 provides for the protection of cultural rights of the minorities, and Article 30 provides for the establishment of minority educational institutions. This is the significance of Article 30. Then Article 46. Article 46. So clearly express that is the duty of the government. It is the duty of the government to support the education interest of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Here ST and SC. SC and ST. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ SC and ST ಈ ಜನಾಂಗದವರಿಗೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸವನ್ನು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ Article 46 clearly express. Article 46 clearly expressing that. So these are the constitutional provisions for social equality. This is a 3 mark very very important question. Got it? And in these articles, got it? They providing sometimes 1 mark and MCQ question. What is the significance of Article 39? What is the significance of Article 45? What is the significance of Article 29, Article 30, Article 46, Article 19, Article 21A? So that is why you people properly keep in your mind. These are all the points. So dear students, these are the constitutional provisions for social equality. So before we learn, there is the inequalities are there in a society. Then what are the measures to avoiding that inequalities? So these are the measures, constitutional provisions for social equality. So RTE, right to education. This is the right of each and every one child, right to education. Then the court's decision for social equality. Court decision for social equality. See here Article 21A, Article 21 saying the right to live. What is the meaning of live? ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬದುಕುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಅನ್ನೋದಿರುತ್ತೆ. Article 21, the right to live. So here by declaring school education as the basic right. School education is the basic right. It means 6 to 14 years children compulsory have to get free and compulsory education. So by declaring school education as the basic right, so the Supreme Court redefined the efforts to provide school education. What is the meaning of redefine? It means define again. Define again. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಏನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ provide school education is the basic right for the children. Provide school education to children is the basic right. So Article 21, the right to live, and by declaring school education as the basic right, the Supreme Court redefined again and again. Supreme Court saying, what it? The basic education is very, very important. Then Article 21A, here see the Article 21A, the Supreme Court of India in its judgment, what it? The Supreme Court of our Indian country in its judgments in the case of Unni Krishna versus Andhra Pradesh. So this was happened in Andhra Pradesh, clearly said that Article 21A, under the Article 21A, getting free and compulsory education by children between the age of 6 and 14 years is the fundamental right of everyone children. ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ 6ರಿಂದ 14 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಫ್ರೀ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟು ಸಹ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಇದು ಆಂಧ್ರ ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಇವಾಗ ಪಾಸಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 21A. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಇನ್ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ. Here Article 21A, the Supreme Court of India in its judgment in the case of Unni Krishna versus Andhra Pradesh, so clearly said that under Article 21A, getting free and compulsory education by all children between the age of 6 and 14 years is the fundamental right. All the citizens of the country have the basic right for education. So it is the part of the right to live. It is the part of the right to live. And you should be keep in your mind RTE, right to education. So 21A, significance this all. Here even the court decision also very, very useful to the children to getting free and compulsory education 6 and 14 years. To the Supreme Court. Gender inequality. Another one is the gender inequality. Look at that picture. Got it? There is a not equality. You can see in that picture that indicate for the inequality. So in reality, our social perspectives are interdependent. Got it? Perspectives means position in the view. In reality, ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ದೇಶ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದೇಶದ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಒನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಇವಾಗ ಗೋಧಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳೆದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಆ ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಆದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾರ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ. In reality, our social perspectives, it means position. Perspectives means position, view, are interdependent but not only independent. What it? See, it means one person's thoughts are influenced by other thoughts. One person's thoughts are influenced by other thoughts. Thoughts means ideas. What it? So it means one person's thoughts are influenced by other thoughts. One person's ideas influenced by another person's ideas. So such influences on individual or maybe due to the thoughts of the family members or from the neighbors. So here the ideas, the thoughts too different from one person to another person and one family to another family. I will give you one example. So here especially for the female education purpose. In the pre-KG level, majority of the female education is there. School level, majority of the female education is there. Up to 10th, no problem. But once coming to the college, what it? The reducing the number of females, the involving in education, first PU and second PU. Then after completion of the PU, again decreasing the female education. See, this showing gender inequality. Because of the reason, one person thoughts, one person ideas influence to another, maybe family or individual. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಇವಾಗ LKG UKG ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, SSLC ವರೆಗೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ಸ್ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಹೆಣ್ಮಗು 10ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು, ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ವಾದ ವಿವಾದಗಳು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಮಗುನ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸುವಂಥ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮುಂದೆ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಗಂಡನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಹೇಳೋದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯವ್ರು ನಂಬ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದು ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೆಲವರು ಆ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವರು ಇರಲಿ PUC ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. SSLC ವರೆಗೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಇನ್ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಇನ್ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದರೆ, ಯಾರೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಹೇಳಿರೋದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಒನ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ got it are influenced to others thoughts, got it. So such influences an individual, ಯಾರೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಹೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರು ಸಹ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ನೈಬರ್ಸು ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, PUC ವರೆಗೂ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಯಿತು. PUC ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗ್ರೇಡ್, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆನೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಗ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮಲ್ಲಿ, got it. PUC ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದರೆ ಎಗೇನ್ ನೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕೊಲೀಗ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. PUC ಮುಗಿತಲ್ವ, ಏನು 18 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೆಲವರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ತುಂಬ ಡೇಂಜರು, ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಸೊಸೈಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬದುಕೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸನ್ನು ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ PUC ವರೆಗೂ ಇದ್ದಂಥ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಎಜುಕೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ನೈಬರ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿರುವಂಥ ಮಾತುಗಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಕೊಲೀಗ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿರುವಂಥ ಮಾತುಗಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾರೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಂದಲೂ ಸಹ ಈ ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಇನ್ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ದ ಮೇಲ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ರಿಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಅವರ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. ನಾವು ಸ್ವಂತ ನಿರ್ಧಾರವನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೂ ಬೇರೆಯವರು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಬದುಕೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So it means one person's thoughts are influenced by other thoughts. Such influences on an individual or maybe due to the thoughts of the family members or from the neighbors. Hence, the motivational issues supporting education of a boy or girl has more in the social sphere of the human life. So there is a confusion to human being. What it? We can support to girl education or not, we can support to boys education or not, like lot of confusions are available. Choices, motivational issues means our choice. Sometimes we can get fear. ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಮಗೆ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಚಾಯ್ಸು? ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳನ್ನ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ ಬೇಡವಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಿಯರ್. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆದರೆ, ಆಗಬಾರ್ದಾಗೋದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾನ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಆದರೆ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೋಟಿವೇಶನಲ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್, ವಿ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ. ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ ಬೇಡವಾ, ಕೊಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಲೈಫ್, ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಇನ್ಈಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇದೆ. ಸೊ there is more gender based inequality in access to school education, food and health facilities. So school education, got it, males and females, food and health facilities. So in this way also we can showing for gender inequalities. See here another one example, dear students. According to 2015-16, according to 2015-16 National Family Health Survey of 4, NFHS 4, it means NFHS means National Family Health Survey 4. Here rural and urban body mass index, BMI, body mass index. Here what is the meaning of say expansion of the BMI means body mass index. It means person's weight in kilograms. Body mass index means person's weight in kilograms. ಕೆಲವರು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತಿಂದು ದಷ್ಟಪುಷ್ಟವಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಊಟ ಸಿಗದಿರೇ ನಂತರ ಸಣ್ಣಕ್ಕೂ ಸಹ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. Do you understand? So here, according to 2015-16 National Family Health Survey of 4 NFHS 4, rural women of Karnataka have body mass index of 24.3. Got it? Urban areas women 16.2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೂರಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾಗೂ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅರ್ಬನ್ ಏರಿಯಾಗೂ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ರೂರಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಿರುವಂಥ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸನ್ನು ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕಿಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ತಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ದೇಹದ ತೂಕವನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಆಹಾರ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಫುಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸರ್ವೆ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು 2015-16 National Family Health Survey 4 NFHS 4. Rural women of Karnataka have a body mass index of 24.3, whereas urban women of 16.2. This is also showing gender inequality. So this means the women have lesser BMI. Lesser. Got it? 60.9% of children between 6 and 56 months have severe anemia. So women's, after the women's, here mainly throughout the Karnataka, 60.9% of the children, it means 6 and 56 months, not 56 years, 6 and 56 months have severe anemia. They are suffering from the disease of anemia. So anemia, a deficiency of red blood cells. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಡ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಡ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್, ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್, ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗಿ ವೈಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅನೀಮಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 6 ರಿಂದ 56 ತಿಂಗಳ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅನೀಮಿಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಜ್ವರ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ರೋಗ ತುಂಬ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ವುಮೆನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲೆಸ್ಸರ್ BMI. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಓವರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ವುಮೆನ್. ರೂರಲ್ ವುಮೆನ್ ಮೋರ್ and urban women very less. And 60.9% of the children between 6 and 56 months have severe anemia. What can we do to overcome the gender discrimination? ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಈ ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಟು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ದ gender discrimination? See, in this scenario, it means in this situation, the development should include the food and nutrition security to the women and children. We can providing quality of food to the women. We can providing quality of nutrition food to the children. That is very, very essential. Through this, one should try to overcome the gender-based discrimination. We can do this. ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಫುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಜೆಂಡರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಷನನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಫುಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ವೆರಿ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ರೋಲ್. Good. In this scenario, in this situation, the development should, because of the reason under the 2015 and 16 survey of BMI, body mass index. So here women's and children's only suffering more. We can avoiding such a discrimination means one of the best solution, providing quality of food to the women and the children. Then here the social stratification. Dear students, and see, this is one more question. What is the meaning of social stratification? The human society. So we are all the human being living in a society. We are all the human being living in a society. The human society has continuous. We are all leading a life society in a continuous. The practice of classifying people as superior and inferior. What is the meaning of superior? Higher in a rank, inferior means lower in a rank. Got it? And upper and lower. ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಮೇಲ್ದರ್ಜೆಯವರು, ಇವರು ತುಂಬ ಕೆಳದರ್ಜೆಯವರು ಅಂತ. ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೋಯರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಸೈನಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್. Got it? Roles. Somebody's are doing market business. Somebody's are carrying hotel business. Somebody's are doing professional works like doctor, engineer, lawyer, etc. etc. These are the different roles. And the status also too different from one person to another person. Status means condition. Doctor means, oh, such a great doctor, my God, we should give respect to the doctor. So like, one laborer means, oh, this is a labor person, no need to give respect to him. So that is the status. ಯಾರಿಗೆ respect ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಯಾರಿಗೆ respect ಕೊಡಬಾರದು. So this is possible throughout the society. So dear students, the human society has continued the practice of classifying people as, classifying means dividing people as superior, inferior and upper, lower, and assigning different roles and status. Assigning means providing different roles and the status. This method, dividing people into different strata, dividing which method? Social stratification method. Dividing people means superior, inferior, upper, lower. So this is different strata. Strata means we have to do our role, grade, based on the grade, based on the rank. Do you know, like Brahmins, they carry yagnas, yagas, like I'm providing education like Brahmins. Good Kshatriyas, engaging leadership of the battles. Vaishyas, business and agriculture. Shudras, they can carrying for the lower level work. So that is a different kind of roles. For example, ಯಾರೊಬ್ಬರು ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಗುಡ್ ಇಟ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೋಮ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾರನ್ನ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಯಾರನ್ನ ಕರೆಯೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ? ಆ ಒಂದು ರೋಲನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಅವ್ರನ್ನೇ ಕರಿಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಿನ್ಸ್. It means assigning different roles to different category persons in a society based on superior, inferior, upper, lower. So this method of dividing people into different strata and then assigning different roles and status. ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರು ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವು ಮನೆಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬನ್ನಿರಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ರಿಚ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಬಂದರೆ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಅದೇ ವೆರಿ ಪೂರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಸೇರಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮನೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಚ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಪೂರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್? ಸೊ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ social stratification. Mainly, dear students, what is the meaning of social stratification? Means the method of dividing people into different strata and then assigning different roles and status in the society is called as social stratification. This is one mark, very important question. You should be keep in your mind. See, this I was already told. Got it? So here 4 persons are there. ಡಾಮಿನೇಷನ್, ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿನೇ ತುಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವ್ಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಮಾಜನೂ ಸಹ ಅದೇ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ನಾವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರಬೇಕು, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ರೂ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಇನ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. ದೆನ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್. Then what are the main features of the social stratification? What are the main characteristics of the social stratification? Dear friends, social stratification is social in nature. Got it? Naturally, this social stratification available for in a society. Naturally, this social stratification available in a society. See, the stratification is based on the social recognition and importance, but not on any physical traits. Social recognition and importance. See, what is the social recognition? We can give respect to other persons based on the behavior, based on the communication. ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌರವ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, got it? ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಅವರ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವದ ಮೇಲೆ, ಅವರ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಅವರ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೊರತು ನಾಟ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಟ್ರೈಟ್ಸ್. ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಟ್ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹೇರ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕಲರ್ ಹೇರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ not fixed on the physical traits like height, beauty and strength. ಯಾವ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ನಾವು ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇನ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್, ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್, ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್, ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್. ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಗಿವ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಅದರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್. got it? Do you understand? So this is social stratification is social in nature. This is the first and very very important. Social stratification is social in nature. And social stratification is universal. Social stratification is universal. Mainly we can see this social stratification throughout the world. See, whenever human society exists, wherever and whenever social stratification exists based on the division of labor. Division of labor means the dividing of the work from person to another person. The work carrying by persons, but the same work not doing all the persons. The work is dividing to people. So that is, whenever human society exists, social stratification exists based on the ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೇಬರ್. ಅವರು ಯಾವ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಆ ಕೆಲಸದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಅವರಿಗೆ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಕೆಲಸದ ಮೇಲೆ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್, ಇನ್ಕಮ್, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಟ್ಸ್. got it? So here mainly saying higher, it means superior is there, means profession, such a very nice profession carrying means we should give respect to them with good income and good moral behavior is there means, otherwise we won't give to respect to them. That is, the social stratification is universal. Wherever we have to go throughout the world possible to see this one. Social stratification is ancient. Ancient is nothing but, dear students, social stratification ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನ್ಸಿಯಂಟ್ ಟೈಮಿಂದನೇ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್, ವೇದಿಕ್ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್, ಹರಪ್ಪನ್ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್. ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ social stratification is there. On that time, based on the karma, it means based on the varna theory, Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras, they are all dividing. See, the social stratification is an existence since the birth of human society. So when human society being came into existence, from that time to till, there is a social stratification. Even the ancient society also is there. Even at present, modern civilized society also is there for the social stratification. This is the third feature. Social stratification is the ancient. And social stratification exists in different ways. So this being came into existence in different ways. So once we can see the social stratification exists in different names in different areas. Different areas it is being came into existence in different names. For example, ancient Rome, there is a plebeians and patricians. There is a plebeians and patricians. And similarly in India, there are four kind of groups are there: Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Here see, in Roman class structure, mainly we can see for the Roman class system broken into two different categories: patricians, plebeians. Patricians means upper class, plebeians means lower class. So this is also showing for the inequality. Once we come for the Indian society, Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras. First respected category Brahmins, second Kshatriyas, third Vaishyas, fourth Shudras. So social stratification exists in different ways. ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಿಣ್ಸು, ಕ್ಷತ್ರಿಯಾಸು, ವೈಶ್ಯಾಸ್, ಶೂದ್ರಾಸ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ, ಏನ್ಸಿಯಂಟ್ ರೋಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆಟ್ರಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲೇಬಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇದೆ. ದ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ವೇಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ದ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ 4 important qualities or features. Then major forms of social stratification. Forms means kinds. Okay, dear students, major forms of social stratification we can discuss in next session. I hope you understood the lesson. This is Chandrasekhar, social science teacher, BGS Public School, Shitlaghatta. Thank you. Have a nice day, children.